just gotta let you know what's going on. Shit, I be thinking about. You feel me? Look.
My question for you is, since I mentioned jobs, what's like a wild ass job that you could think of? Not even that you had, but just you like, nah, that job is wild. I'll go first because I know.
I was gonna say I know I have like 3.
I know you know what I mean, caught you off guard with that shit. But a wild ass job for me, it's crazy. I had the question, I had my 2 answers, now I forgot them. One of them is firefighter, because
I got a cousin that's a firefighter. Shout out to my dog.
It's in the name. Like you fighting the fire. Like you're not popping up when it's over. You're not popping. They're not like, oh, I had a fire. I just want to call you, let you know I had one. Like, nah, you getting in the thick of it. Like you running in that joint. You trying.
And that's somebody's like, it's your job. Like no, I'm not going in there. You take. That's what you go do it.
Your life on the line every time.
Every time.
I mean, like a policeman, they might show up after the drama's over though. You know what I mean?
Funny story. For a nice stretch, I was going to be a cop. Like legit. I was considering it. I was thinking about it.
You ain't no cop, Jay Reed.
Nah. And one of my concerns was, I was talking to one of my friends who is a cop. I was like, dog, you can't just walk away. Like, if you're out and about and 2 people get to barking at each other all crazy and it looks like it's going to escalate, like me, I'm getting in my car and I can mind my business and there's nothing wrong with that.
Can you do that? Can you do that if you're off duty?
I don't believe you can mind your business if you're a cop.
Not if you're off duty?
I mean, if you're off duty, but what if it go down? If it goes down and they see video footage of, oh, he's one of BCPD's whoop-de-woos.
Do you get paid for that?
I don't know.
Like, is that considered clocking in? Like, all right, I'm off duty. I'm out here functioning. Something went down. I'll jump in the mix it. All right,
So
you got to pay me for that.
I mean, I assume it would be maybe, it depends on the person. Because me personally, if hypothetically I'm a cop, something's going down, and I'm off. Like, it's Tuesday. This ain't my day to work. And I see it. I'm hitting my line. I'm doing my necessary. I'm taking the necessary steps to make sure I get compensated. So I might call my supervisor like, yo, I'm out front of this Rite Aid and it look like it's about to get crazy. Send somebody. I'm not doing that. Like, I'm not doing anything.
That's fair.
I'm not doing anything to stop it or prevent it. So send somebody. And I'm also leaving the site, but I want to be compensated for this phone call.
So you want to be compensated just for making the call.
Now if he's like, hey, look, since you're there, go ahead and, you know what I mean, woo, until back I'm getting.
That's like double time or something. Minimum.
Yeah, just make sure this counts as OT. Cool.
Yeah.
But nah, you can't mind your business.
See,
folks get to arguing domestic, like they bugging, get off me, like I get in my car, I drive away.
See, that's crazy. The fact that that's even the thought process. Well, I never considered that at all. But the fact that I would think, damn, am I going to get paid for this? That lets me know that's not a job I can do.
What?
Because I definitely need to be compensated for that, respectfully. But the good people, like, these are good people that's out here doing these jobs, man. Like, firefighter, again, you have to run into the fire. You only show up when it's on, like, when it's cracking. Every now and then you might get lucky. You might got to get a cat out of a tree or something. That's a real thing. That's what they do in like cartoons.
I know cartoons post that a lot. Like that's the call to fire, and that might be it.
But somebody gotta get the cat out of the tree though,
because that could be the norm. Like that could be their bag. Like, hey, this is what we doing, and today's mission is get the cat out the windshield.
Dog, I had another one, and I really cannot remember what this other ill job is, but it's an ill job, and somebody has to do it. Like. And somebody loves doing it because I'm not gonna say because you signed up to do it, you love to do it, but somebody
definitely love to do it.
Somebody enjoys doing the job. Somebody, not everybody that does the job, but somebody. Cannot remember what that job is. We'll circle back. I'll just blurt that out in the middle of whatever we're talking about if it comes back in my mind.
Might as well blurt it out, and as I'm gonna fix this. But go ahead. Oh, you know what? I have another.
So Cuz just got up in the middle of the episode on some nut shit, blocking the camera.
Am I? Oh yeah, that's right. Because yours is.
What is Cuz doing?
My camera went out, and instead of having the same mishap we had last time, I figured I'd fix it before we got any further. Hey, that's part of the.
I don't know if you could do that. That's nuts.
I feel like I can't do it.
That is fucking nuts. So I'm going to.
So it'll just be a brief part. We can. And
yeah,
right back to
we
it.
gone. Yeah. All right, so we're back now.
This is nuts.
We're back. If you're listening to the audio pod, you'll know that this gentleman got up.
Well, no, they're watching. They won't know. Now you're just ranting.
No, they'll know. This is going to be in the audio.
Yeah, so they'll hear, but they're not gonna know what they know what I'm doing now because you're telling them.
Oh yeah, I'm telling them.
They would have just heard me talking. It would have sounded like I was moving away from the headset.
Oh yeah, no, but we want them
now
to know.
I
want them to know what's going on. Just like I want the audio people to know what's going on sometimes in the visual. I want the visual people to know what's going on in the audio. So he just got up, touched the camera, so that's why we had that brief cut. Like he's a fucking nut. But yeah, I mean, I guess.
Look, man, it was even that I had the same mishap.
That shit through my thought process. I don't know what we talking about no more. Yeah.
Odd jobs. So I was saying, back to the cop thing. And yeah, I would always want to, like, I feel like being a cop, you lose the ability to mind your business. And he was like, nah, you just stay in the car, call for backup. But if I'm off, that's different. But I guess if you're off, you still got it. Like I'm pretty sure they have like some type of oath or some. You must be whoop-de-woo if you're gonna be this guy.
I feel like you can't always be on. You can't.
Can't always be on go.
Yeah, you can't always be like, oh, I see some shit, I gotta do it. Like, nah.
I mean, I'm pretty sure there's super cops out there that are in that bag.
Pac shot them off-duty cops.
Oh yeah, he did.
I can't remember the exact
the details.
Yeah. I think they was whooping somebody's ass.
Sound about right.
Off duty.
Damn.
But I don't know what the basis of it was, so I don't want to get too much into it. But he shot off duty cops in Atlanta. That was
another gig.
That's
is
the point
people
of that story.
Who deal with that I don't think I could deal with, like the people who deal with like the what do you call them shits? The like the wind propeller, the big ass. I don't know, like you see them on the farms in the background. It's like it look like a big ass fan. I don't know what they're technically called.
What, windmills?
I guess.
I don't know what you're talking about.
But yeah, pretty much. Yeah, but I'm saying like somebody got to put that shit up there. Like somebody got to check on that shit.
The windmill?
Yeah, as a matter of fact, I saw a dude driving it. This is wild. There was somebody driving a helicopter. The helicopter had blades hanging from it, and that's what they used to trim down the trees. I don't want to do that.
That's a wild ass job.
That's a wild ass job. Can you imagine what the setup looks like for that? And that's some shit. I've never seen it. Like, I didn't believe it. The person showed me the picture of it and was like, yeah, there's, like, this is how they take care of whatever. And nah, I'm not doing helicopter. You're driving that's like some movie villain shit.
Boom. I remember what my other job is. That's wild to me. Like, personal security is wild. Because if somebody's like, I'm gonna beat the shit out of him, you gotta say, no, you gotta go through me first. And if they like really like
say me big dog,
if
come holler at me,
dog, imagine your man got into it with like a 7th degree black belt, one touch
former UFC fighter,
one touch cripple you type gentleman, and you get this is your job, you get paid for
fold you up.
If he gets touched, all right, whatever. But you better be dead first because it's your job to stop anybody from touching cuz.
So yeah, how did he even get to him? Oh, yeah, he's dead.
And that's the job. I feel like you get your ass whooped, you fired.
Yeah, because if you can't protect yourself, you can't protect me.
So I feel like in that job, a lot of that, the best thing you could do is have the aesthetic. Like you gotta have the look of like, don't fuck with me. Mm-hmm. That's better than maybe actually being able to fight for the most part. I feel like maybe 90% of people are gonna back off if you got the look. Now for that 10%, you still gotta be on go and be ready. But I feel like that job,
there is a 10%.
Yeah,
the 10% is on your ass.
Yeah,
and that's the thing in that line of profession. The 10% is it's always that 10%.
And then there's levels. So like the higher level of security guards you are, the more you gotta be willing to do. This motherfucker, you gotta be willing to jump in front of a bullet for it.
Folks run on stage, you gotta run on, tag them, yeah. And yeah, I'm not.
It's you first. It's always you first.
So fam, I got a family too. So where's my?
I'm not gonna hold you. If I'm a security guard, I'm getting a security guard. Like facts. So that's smart. Like whatever you pay,
that's layers of
that's double the work. Like your job, you're good. But he's not gonna protect him. But you gotta make sure that you ready. Like if something comes to him, you just gotta jump in front. And he gotta jump in front of you. Like, nah, yeah, that's how you handle that responsibility. I just gave free game. If you a security guard, get your own security.
Now you riding around chilling. I mean, you good.
Yep.
So you all for relax? Oh, y'all got a security guard. What?
Yep.
Yes, I have a security guard.
Say, I'm gonna kick it in the back with you.
I'm with you now.
Yeah.
Say, no, you're my. Yeah.
And this is my security. Hey, this is my security. All right, cool.
That's
Everybody
layers.
know each other. Yep.
It's really layers to this.
Yep. That's fire.
I feel like, again, for the new YouTube folks, go back to one of the older pods. I feel like I told you a story when I worked security at the rap concert for
Who you work security for?
It was Wayne and the Diplomats were like randomly performing in Baltimore.
Oh no, that's a security type of event. That kind of got crazy.
Yeah, and my homie hit me up. He was like, "Yo, you want to come do some security work?" I was like, "Security, whatever, fine." I'm thinking it's just gonna be like a light, like we stand up, get a T-shirt that says security.
That bro was just doing anything.
Yeah, listen, we went to the venue. So when I got to the venue, I'm like, he didn't tell me what we were doing security for. He just told me security. We get to the venue, the dudes up there is me. It's probably like 15, 16, maybe 15 to 20 of us.
That's a good amount.
So the homie's up there, he's like, "Hey, look, this team y'all gonna be here, this team y'all gonna be there, this team y'all." I'm like, "The fuck is this?" I'm still looking at my homie like, "What?" They're like, "Yeah, you on the stage, right?" So I'm in the crowd, like I'm in front of the stage, but to the side, so like people can still be up on front, like rah cheering and getting numbers off. But I'm standing right there, like in the cut. Young lady heckled me. Yeah, I feel. Young lady told me get my Muslim ass out the way. I'm not Muslim, by the way, but because I have a beard, she pressed me crazy. Get out the way! I can't see the show. Like it was nuts. I feel like I did that show. I think I made $200 that night.
That's fire. That's a light little purse.
Yeah, it was cool. We got pulled over. That night was insane, and I found out who the people performing were. Like right before we went on stage.
Fanned out?
On some. I couldn't. I was too scared about doing the job.
You had to be security.
Yeah, I'm
That's
security.
Good.
I'm like, yo, what?
That was the right answer.
I was like, what's not going to happen is somebody going to rush this stage from my side. Now I'm getting, you know what I mean? And I know, like, but those entourages, like, they do be moving around how it looks. Like, it's a different look in those settings.
That's security, too.
Had I known, like, I'd have definitely been more of a, like, I'd have probably burst up. You don't need, like, see what I did on the side of the stage? Like, I could hold y'all down. Like, I'm really security out here.
Mm-hmm.
But then at that point, now I'm running into some entourage that I don't want to be in.
For
money that probably ain't.
Not for 200.
Yeah, nah. But yeah, that's definitely a ill job concept. Anything that requires me to physically put myself in harm's way to get paid, I think I'm passing.
Yeah, harm's way to get paid, and in that case, that's harm's way still to get paid before another person. And imagine you're doing security for a nut that just barks on everybody, like, because they know they got you. Like, I'm gonna talk crazy because you don't want to handle it.
Yeah, there was a rapper who was running around like that, and another rapper came out and pretty much was like, "Yo, we'll just keep pressing your security guards, and after a while, they not gonna want to be around you." So
the price for your security gonna be sky high.
Yeah, your number gonna be so high, people don't want to touch you. So
that's funny.
We'll run down on you when we need to.
But yeah, that's just something I thought about. Just wild ass jobs, man.